Okay, so wait. So Ahab's life mission is to seek revenge on a whale?
Well, hold on, not just any whale, it's the whale that took his leg.
Well, it's still weird, in my opinion.
I think you're looking at it a little too close. Right?
Okay.
You should probably step back and look at the big picture, you know?
Okay, here's me stepping back. All I'm seeing is a lot of ocean, and it's making me have to use the bathroom.
All right, not the intention, and probably not the best way to start, but let's start anyway. Let's take a look at the prompt.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
sorry.
actually got it here. Let's see. In Moby Dick, Captain Ahab is determined to take revenge on the whale that took his leg. How does the setting of the sea, as described by Ishmael, relate to the story? What function does it serve in the human drama?
Well, sea definitely adds to the human drama.
Absolutely.
Well, in what way?
Oh, that opening. I mean, the way Ishmael describes the effect of the ocean on people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, well, all drama.
Yeah, Ishmael seems to think the ocean has some special power over people. He says here, posted like silent sentinels all around the town stand thousands upon thousands of mortal men fixed in ocean reveries.
Well, that makes sense, right? I mean, well, everybody loves an ocean view.
Well, and not just the ocean. Ishmael also talks about the power of lakes, too. Let's see. Let the most absent-minded of men be plunged in his deepest reveries. Stand that man on his legs, set his feet a-going, and he will infallibly lead you to water.
God, his language, it's so poetic, you know?
Well, it's rhythmic like poetry. It kind of gives you that sense of...
Rhythmic like poetry, rhythmic, kind of like the ocean, too.
All right, the ocean.
All right,
It's
guys.
rhythmic like the ocean. Thank you for stealing my thunder.
Can we get back on topic here? Look, both the examples you guys just used talk about reveries.
It means daydreams.
Yeah, I looked it up, and Ishmael's trying to make a connection between, well, deep thought and bodies of water.
Quote, as everyone knows, meditation and water are wedded forever. I mean, maybe it sounds corny to you, but I mean, just look out at a body of water and just zone out, you know? Just be one.
That's easy to do.
Really? Zone out? Is that Miles speak for meditate?
Well, it's as close as I'm gonna get. I mean, I don't meditate, I zone.
Well, but look, what does all this have to do with Ahab? And more importantly, what is Ishmael trying to say about the ocean?
Well, so according to my notes, it's just that it's powerful and kind of compelling.
You know, it's interesting. The language is so descriptive. I would think there'd be some description of the ocean in there. But looking back, I mean, there's...
Looking back, there's no description at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
He just describes what effect the ocean has on humans. He uses words like mystical and magnetic.
It's true, but he also talks about how it's always been this way. I mean, going back to the quote, why did the old Persians hold the sea holy? Why did the Greeks give it a separate deity? And own brother of Jove. Surely all this is not without meaning.
All right, Ishmael, we get it. So the question is, what is the meaning?
Maybe that last line has a clue. The story of Narcissus, who, because he could not grasp the tormenting, mild image he saw in the fountain, plunged into it and was drowned.
Narcissus, that's the Greek god that was really vain?
Yeah.
Yep, that's Narcissus, all right. Also known by some of his friends as Miles.
Does it mean?
Anyways, he fell in love with his own reflection in a stream and gazed at it so long, he eventually fell in and drowned.
I could do that.
Well, Ishmael's saying that, well, we all have something in common with Narcissus. And going back to the story, he says, but that same image we ourselves see in all rivers and oceans, right? It is the image of the graspable phantom of life. And this is the key to it all.
Well, at first, I'd like to say you guys are hilarious. Secondly, I'd like to say, with all that wit that you guys have and knowledge, maybe you guys could tell me what Melville means by the image of the graspable phantom of life? Yeah, no clue, huh? Yeah, I thought so. I think it means that the sea offers a reflection of ourselves.
I'll do you one better. Maybe not literal reflections, like Narcissus, but not like a mirror either, but maybe a metaphor for who we are. And according to my notes here, by the way, FYI, it's not graspable phantom, it's ungraspable phantom of life, which is like...
Well, it's like our soul or spirit or something?
Yeah, finish reading the line. Quote, and this is the key to it all.
Okay, so the ocean is like an opportunity to contemplate our souls, right?
Well, hold on. Let's try to connect this idea to the central human drama before we kind of lose sight of it.
Like an ungraspable phantom?
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, I found this photograph of Melville here. Check it out.
It's a serious beard.
Anyway.
That is a cool picture, though. Thanks for sharing it, Destin.
Okay, so we cut from this meditation on the spiritual power of the ocean to Ahab getting real about his life mission.
Well, his life's mission, he wants to find this whale.
Guys, it's more like his obsession to find the whale. I mean, listen to Ahab here. And I'll chase him round Good Hope, and round the Horn, and round the Norway Maelstrom, and round Perdition's flames before I give him up.
Yeah, I looked up that perdition's flame phrase. It means hell's fire. This guy was obsessed for sure.
Yeah, Melville's choice of setting, the ocean, is a perfect backdrop for Ahab's obsession. I mean, it really magnifies Ahab's feelings, his desire for revenge.
True.
Good point. Yeah, revenge. Well, we've already established that people see glimpses of their own soul in bodies of water.
Well, I just think it's more than that, even. I mean, the ocean is a blank canvas, you know? Think of it that way.
Okay.
And every time Ahab looks out, he sees his loss. I mean, the dude's missing a leg. That's kind of a big deal, right? You can't deny that.
And there's no distractions on the sea either.
Right. And every day since he's been, as he says, dismasted, he looks out in the ocean and he sees his loss. He focuses on it.
That word dismasted, like borderline makes me cringe. It's such a strong word to describe anything.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. I mean, at first here I was unfairly judging Ahab because I felt like I couldn't relate to his passion. And you gotta admit, it's so extreme.
You're trying to relate, so do you get it?
Well, and I wouldn't say all that, but I do realize now that I was using the wrong scale. And Miles was right.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
hold-
what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Miles was right. The backdrop of the sea does put the story on a much bigger scale.
How does that help you understand Ahab?
I guess it's like I can relate to Ahab's, like, the seed of what he's feeling, you know, the need for revenge. Think about it, we all have our Moby Dicks, you know, the things that we can't let go of. It's just that in this case, it's just the scale that's different here.
Yeah, even Moby Dick is described in a way that makes him sound more powerful and bigger than any real whale.
Wait, check this out, right? Moby Dick has a curious spout, one of the ship crew says, and I guess he swallowed a lot of weapons or something because another says that, well, he has a good many iron in him hide too.
He's a legend.
He is.
Who would've thought?
He's, dare I say, an ungraspable phantom.
Okay, he may think he's an ungraspable phantom, but in real life, he's just a normal whale struggling to survive.
So maybe all the stuff that Ahab is projecting onto Moby Dick is a reflection of his own soul.
I have no clue. I gotta finish reading the book, and then I'll let you guys know,
Wow.
my thoughts.
Well, now that we've talked this through, I realize that, well, there's so much more to this book than just a, captain hunting a great white whale.
The story is so simple, but really because of the background, it's larger than life.
Kind of like you, Miles.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
let's just go on to
Maybe I
something
should call him by
nice.
the name he recognizes, Narcissus.
Oh!